Hello everyone, I am Phan Nguyễn, a member of Group 13. It's really nice to see you in this video. So in today's video, I want to share with you some interesting knowledge about the marketing world and the famous batteries company, Energizer. So who is Energizer? Energizer Holdings is an American manufacturer of batteries. The history of it is kind of struggle. It was founded in 1869 under the name of Eveready Batteries Company by the two inventors of the batteries and the inventor of the flashlight. In 1957, it invented long-lasting alkaline batteries, but didn't success. So eventually, it lost its market to another company named Duracell. Until 1980s, the company changed its name into Energizer. In 1986, the company was sold to Rashton Purina's company, so it changed its name to Eveready Batteries Company Incorporated. Until finally the year of 2000, it's finally settles under the name of Energizer Holdings Incorporated. Until now, Energizer is one of the most biggest batteries company in the world. So throughout the time, Energizer has developed a wide range of products for a wide range of people, from children to adults, from men to women. Energizer has offered to its customers a different types of batteries all over the world. One of the most important reasons that leads to the company's today's success is the right direction in the marketing. Now, let's look into how Energizer did its marketing. So, but first, what is marketing? Some people misunderstanding the term of marketing. They think marketing is similar to advertisement or selling, but no, marketing is more than that. Marketing is a string of activities in creating new products, determining what price, promoting, and distributing to the customers. In the marketing fields, we have the term 4Ps, which is products, price, place, and promotion. Look into each of the term. The first step in the 4Ps is the products. The products is about designing a product that satisfies the customer wants or needs. The next is the price. Price is to set an appropriate price for the customers. The price is determined with the impact of profits, margin, supplies, demand, marketing strategy. The next element is place. It is critical then to evaluate what the ideal location for the products. The right place, the right products will be sold. Like you can sell a comic in a fish market. The next element is promotion. Promotion consists of techniques to inform the customers and motivate them to buy the products or service. The include elements are like advertising, public relations, social media marketing, emails marketing, search marketing, and engine marketing, video marketing, and so on. But now today, the 4Ps is no longer exists, but it expands into the 6Ps, including products, price, place, promotion, positioning, and packaging. The two new terms are positioning and packaging. Positioning refers to the customer's perception of a product or service in relation to its competitors. Like when you are doing this task, you are asking yourself, what is the position of the products in the mind of the customers? In the packaging stage, this is the golden star of your marketing mix. This is a stage what is will show off your product in the best lights, displays the price and values of the products, communicates the product's benefits to the customer, and it is what physically appear in your various distribution points. So So there are other external factors influence the marketing mix, such as social, cultural, competitive, economics, global, and technologies. Of the factors, technologies has a tremendous role in the Energizer marketing. Why? Why is that? So now let's discover Energizer's marketing strategy and find out what is the keys to lead to the success of Energizers. The evolution of Energizer is pretty complicated. Founded in the 18th, the firm sells the first products such as alkaline batteries, watch batteries, which satisfy people to use more of their products. However, the primary way is still retail that customers purchase products. Energizer realized that success means more than just having a great product. In order to continue to grow a brand for long-term success, Energizer heavily focused on TV ads, broad reach media, and building the brand. While Energizer did a lot of advertising or the product's development, Energizer marketer needs to understand the customer needs, understand how they use Energizer products, how they buy, where they consume the products. Then they can do stuff to exceed the customer's expectation. The firm is sometimes conduct the marketing research to know how customers make the right decision by using focus group as a means of primary research for promotion. So nowadays, marketers use relationship marketing not only keep the customer satisfied, but to keep them coming back later for others' products. As other companies, Energizer use Facebook, Twitter, social media as a way to build and link its relationship with customers. Energizer also considered any of factors of them. Technology is extremely critical. Nobody wants to buy batteries just to have the batteries. They use batteries because they want to use it in their electronic device. Energizer do care about how technology is developed. Any change in technology in those devices is of significant importance to the whole business of them. The firm has focused on the customer segmentation, the process of dividing the total market into groups of whose members have similar characteristics like location, gender, age, etc. Because their target marketing is segment, their marketing effort campaigns is segments too. Everybody buys batteries. They have the broad demographic. Everybody buys batteries all around the world, so they have a broad geographic segmentation. Energizer concentrates on customers' attitudes because attitudes lead to their behavior. Customers' attitude towards whether they believe a device is high-tech, so they are willing to spend more for the batteries in order to protect their device. So the last critical part about Energizer is the way it develops the brands and promotes the product's values to its customers. In the marketing world, it is utterly important for companies and also their missions to create something that they can symbolize of the brand's name. Take an example of the features and icon. Like you can see, you can immediately recognize them, right? Such as Starbucks, McDonald's, Michelin's, and Bakery's Dog Boys. These icons, in other words, are called marketing icons. So, in the terms of marketing, what is marketing icon? A marketing icon is a simple, intensive icon, like a brand image that is representative or a significant brand able to carry powerful universal values, and it is easy recognizable. So becoming an icon is reaching to the top of the marketing world. Icon brands are the most successful, distinctive, and famous of the brand. An effective brand icon is just like an invisible bond, which are able to promote relationship between buyers and sellers. Therefore, it must be permanent in order to create trust and loyalty of the brand to their buyers all over the world. That is exactly the key of the Energizer success, concentrating on building relationship with customers. There are some certain criteria for a brand to become a marketing icon, which includes cultural impact, memorability, simple but also relevant, enduring abilities, recognizability, distinctive features, and unique design, and the last of them is adaptability. According to those standards of marketing icons, it seems difficult for a brand to achieve their success than how Energizer has, by creating just a simple figure, can make it to become a marketing icon and climb up the ladder of victories. Now let me show you the two videos about the Energizer Bunny.
It's our biggest breakthrough yet. We're taking worn-out batteries and making them into something strong. Energizer Eco Advanced, our longest-lasting alkaline and the world's first battery made with 4% recycled batteries. That's positive energy.
So, what do you think about the video, huh? For myself, after I watched it kind of stuck in my head. So that is the point of Energizer. Currently, Energizer Bunny is now considered as a marketing icon and a mascot of Energizer batteries. It made its first appearance on the TV commercial in 1989. Energizer Bunny was featured as a pink, fluffy, cute bunny wearing a black sunglasses and a blue beach sandals, hand beating continuously on a bass drum bearing the Energizer logo. The special thing is that the bunny was empowered by the Energizer battery. Throughout the time, the bunny had met almost the demand to become a successful and effective marketing icon, becoming a phenomenon which influenced all people all over the world. So the reason for the success of Energizer bunnies can divide it into three main reasons: the appearance, the message that Energizer wants to convey, and the non-stoppable development of the Energizer bunny. First of all, let's talk about the bunny's appearance. Can you see from the last video, it is undoubtedly that the bunny is simple but very, very adorable and friendly to all the age. Therefore, for that appearance, the bunny's cool and looking is easy to draw attention from the public and thus make the brand memorable to the customers. And of course, Energizer didn't create the bunny simple just for fun. Frequently appear on TV commercial, advertising and video. They along with the tagline "Keep Going." Energizer bunnies imply the characteristic of their products: powerful, unstoppable, and restless. For those are also the things customers are looking forward in the batteries market. Lastly, since the day it was born and first hopped into the scene, Energizer Bunny has been improving and adapting time by time to satisfy the customer demand. It has become the famous icon of Energizer battery for about 27 years. Let's look into some achievement of the bunny. From 1991 to 1992, it introduced the company's Euro's mercury alkaline batteries and the first 2A lithium batteries. In 1994, the Energizer Bunny hot air balloon took the first flight, went to paint the sky pink for nearly 2 decades. In 1997, the bunny shined a light on innovation. The Energizer LED light The LED technology uses less energy, and like the spirit of the Energizer Bunny, it's nearly indestructible. In 1999, Advertising Age officially made the Energizer Bunny to its list of the top 10 brands icon of the 20th centuries. This is one of the most biggest achievement of the Energizer Bunny in general. In 2009, the Energizer Bunny goes socially memes on Facebook, Twitter. In 2011, the Energizer Night Race started, which the joins of runners across 30 countries as they race at night by the light of Energizer headlights. Therefore, raise the awareness of the need of safe, clean solar lights from family without electricity around the world. In 2013, the Energizer Bunny start a campaign, help to keep the kids safe, which means they not just only produce and sell batteries, but also teach parents how to keep the kids safe from little batteries. And until now, 2016, 2017, it's still going like the company itself. This is the point of time when the innovation and adaptability of Energizer Bunny is proved and being observed by the entire world, which with the appearance at New York Fashion Week in a slimmer physique and more expensive animated features. Although Energizer has been very successful, it is still inevitable to avoid conflicts with other companies. Energizer has its rivals company Duracell have become very popular of the lawsuit about the copyright of the icon Pink Bunny. Duracell companies wasn't very lucky, even though its Pink Bunny appeared first in 1973, 16 years before the Energizer Bunnies came to sight. However, thanks to the knowledge of the primary key that leads to the success is maintaining the relationship with the customers, Energizer has created a more approachable and symbolic icon that can easily get into the customer mind. In other words, Energizer company has become a symbol of longevity, perseverance, and determination. Hence, it is an ultimate product demo, which is able to showcase the product's unique selling position in the market, long life batteries. So, do you get it now? Thank you for your. That is the end of our presentation. Thank you for your listening.